Welcome to the 2025 Big East Tournament presented by Jeep. It's the 4-5 matchup, one of the most anticipated matchups of this Big East Tournament so far, with Xavier and Marquette going toe-to-toe for the third time this season with the right to play St. John's. The top seed looked real strong in our opener here today in quarterfinal Thursday at the Big East Tournament. A 21-point victory over Butler. And now we've got a game with a whole lot of meaning. We welcome you courtside. Noah Eagle, Donnie Marshall, and John Fanta. The reason this has a lot of meaning, it was a slow start to the season for Xavier, but they have played their way into tournament consideration. A win today goes a long way. Yeah,
started 1-4, probably now the hottest team in the Big East for sure, and one of the hottest in America because of their pace, because of the way they play. They continue to come at you. Very similar to St. John's, but a lot of punch on the offensive end. And Sean Miller, who knows better than him? Not many. What it means this time of year to get teams into the NCAA tournament.
How cool has it been to see Zach Fremantle not only back on the court, but producing at the level he has?
Yeah, he's playing with a confidence, and this team plays differently. Just him being on the floor, no matter if he's scoring or rebounding, just his presence gives him a different confidence. He is tough. He's got a lot of family in the building, being from just across the river. It's going to be a special day for him.
On the other side for Marquette, they came out really firing on all cylinders early this season, but stumbled a little bit towards the end. Shaka Smart likes their process a little bit more down the stretch these last couple of games. 2 straight losses, but Cam Jones has taken yet another step in his final season.
Yeah, they have been a staple when it comes to being consistent, haven't had a different lineup, starting lineup all season long. This is who they are, but Cam Jones is the head of the snake. He's had to take on a different role as facilitator and continue to score and lead his team. I tell you what, he leads the team in daps. You will see that today. Everyone, there might be some people sitting courtside that get dapped up by Cam Jones. He's one of those guys, just a special player.
He's a top-tier dapper. And we take a look at our starting lineups presented by Jeep. It's the usual suspects on either side. In fact, for Marquette, they have played this starting 5 in all 31 games leading up. So why change it now? Jones, Ross, Mitchell, Gold, Joplin. For Xavier, McKnight running the point. Ryan Conwell has been one of the more impact transfers around the country this year. Foster, Swain, and Fremantle round out the unit as we send it over to John Fanta.
Guys, the date was January 7th. Xavier had gotten what Zach Fremantle called punked against St. John's at home. It caused the Musketeers to fall to 9-7 overall and 1-4 in the Big East. Fremantle and Jerome Hunter called the players in for a players-only meeting in the locker room. Zach laid it out. He said, this is not Xavier basketball. The standard of our program is what we did 2 years ago when we made the Sweet 16 and we made a deep run into March. That meeting sparked what we have seen since. 12 on the last 15, 7 consecutive wins. Sean Miller told me, no, we do not ignore the bubble, where they are the second to last team in right now, according to our Feeling the 68 bracketologist. He goes, it's human nature. We're all on our phones. We all see it. These are playoff games. We got to treat them as such, and we're fighting for our lives.
And, John, they've already been in that mentality as a result. He says they're rebounding better. They've improved their defense. They're taking care of the basketball better. But on top of all of it, you don't know how a team, especially a team that's newly put together in the fashion that Xavier is, will respond when you get punched in the mouth over the course of a season. That's what Marquette's feeling right now down the stretch after the fantastic 15-2 start. Got them up to number 7 in the country. They were 18-3 at one point, but they faltered a little bit down the stretch. However, their final 2 games of the regular season at UConn, home for St. John's in that buzzer-beating loss, they had chances to win both of them, and Shaka loves what he's seen out of the process from his team. D-Wade's in the building. Marquette legend. He's been killing it on the Today Show this week. His beard is extra trimmed up. Flash, looking fresh. Courtside at MSG. Our officials for this matchup, James Breeding, Lamar Simpson, and Tony Chiazza. A lot of anticipation going into this matchup. The right to play St. John's in the semifinals and one of the best days in the sport tomorrow. And we are all set and underway from MSG. Marquette has it. These two split the first 2 meetings.